Hello everyone, my name is Jade Ellis. I am a new realtor in a small college city called Lubbock, Texas. This is going to be my first week as a realtor. I watch a lot of YouTube videos and I watched a lot of my first week as a realtor, my first month as a realtor, and to be honest, it was a lot of footage of people getting dressed in the morning and going to trainings, which I feel like that's kind of common knowledge. We're all gonna do that. So I just wanted to give a little bit of insight to what I'm doing because I'm not necessarily a cold caller, so you're not gonna see me cold calling anybody in this video. I met with my mentor who's pretty successful in Santa Monica, California, and he just gave me a few tips of what he does. He kind of goes the route of just being a community leader and just throwing different events that suit his niche, whatever that may be. And I agree with that because at the end of the day, I feel like if people are going to buy a house, they're going to buy a house. No one needs to be convinced to make that kind of purchase. You know, when they're ready, they're going to do that on their own. They just need to know a realtor. So this week you're going to see me just kind of putting myself out there online. I'm joining different groups, creating different events. I've already started 2 events, which one is Parents in the Park. So Saturdays, just gathering parents and taking our kids to the park. Pretty simple. And then the second one is Walking Wednesdays. So Walking Wednesday, we're gonna go walk the lake in the morning, and this is catered more to moms who take your kids to school. Come and walk the lake with me, something simple like that. Ultimately, these are the people that I want to get to know anyway. These are things that I'm interested in regardless, real estate aside. So these are the people that they're just my like-minded people, that I want to be around. So that's why I chose those events. In this video, you're going to see me before and after those events. You're going to see me go to the office a few times and talk about it. And then towards the end, I'll just kind of sum up what my week looked like. So I hope you enjoy this video, and I will see you later. Bye. So I just finished up with Parents in the Park. It was really fun. No one that I expected to come came, of course. But I still ended up making so many connections. So that was really nice. I'm so grateful for my mentor because he told me when you throw these events, make sure that you're doing something that you actually are going to do anyway, or that you just enjoy anyway, so that if no one comes, it's not going to bother you anyway because you were going to be at the park on a Saturday regardless, right? I know I was. I'm just trying to get my social reps in. I used to be such a social person, like before COVID and before I had my daughter, and I feel like I kind of lost my social skills a little bit. So it's nice to get out there and practice and just put myself out there. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Like, just do it. What's the worst that's going to happen? Literally no one I thought was going to come that said they were going to come or, seemed interested. No one came to my event, and it was still just so nice. I actually ran into people that I knew just through different things, like being a substitute teacher or my daughter. I met someone through my daughter that our daughters knew each other from jiu-jitsu. So that's cool. Like, you can network through your kids, guys. Because my daughter does dance, jiu-jitsu, soccer. She does everything. So that's honestly a good way to put yourself out there too. But it was awesome, and I'm glad I went, and I'm definitely going to do it again next Saturday. The same thing with my Walking Wednesday. If no one comes, it doesn't matter because I'm going to be doing it, So I left my team meeting around an hour ago. I came home, I got something to eat. I grabbed my stabilizer. I'm going to go out and do some home tours for just video content for Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and stuff like that, and post the homes. That way people know I'm looking at these houses, baby. Do you want one or not? So that's what I got going on. The team meeting was super informational. We went over like different market trends and market data and what to expect throughout the year. Everyone was so friendly. I think that's a benefit of working on a team. I really, honestly, like, I'm someone who I tend to think I know it all. I'm not gonna lie. I tend to think I'm the smartest person ever. I'm humble, and I'm always, I have open ears. I'm always paying attention. So honestly, I just didn't expect to get as much out of that meeting as I did get. I got a lot of information. I'm gonna make so much content on just that one meeting. I'm excited to attend those meetings every week. I feel like it's super beneficial. So it was awesome. And so yeah, now I'm gonna drive around Lubbock and go record these houses. So this is my event for Walking Wednesday. It's me and my dog. No one came, and in this moment I'm just extremely grateful for my mentor's advice of throw an event that you're gonna do regardless if no one comes or not, because if you spend some money on an event and no one comes, you're gonna feel pretty bad about that. And he's totally right, because no one's here, and I am still just extremely grateful and feeling amazing. The weather's nice, and I still get to get that video content to show, hey, I'm out here, I'm doing what I said. Maybe I'll see you next week. You know, I'll still be here regardless. And you know, eventually the word spreads, and hopefully I can just get my name out there, and you know, we'll see. Hi guys. So I'm just getting back home. I just wanted to stop and update you on what I did today. I went to Keller Williams. Thursdays they do various training and just team meeting, group coaching, and things like that. I feel like it was super beneficial. In one of the meetings, we went over the market numbers in our local market here in Lubbock, Texas. Super beneficial. I learned a lot about our local market. I'm gonna do like separate videos over those just for content for Lubbockites, my community. The morning mindset, it was like a group coaching thing. The leader, so motivational. It was absolutely amazing. I don't know about you guys, but on my algorithm I get a lot of those like motivational videos and things like that, and to have that in person was just amazing, especially to have that from someone who's in the same field as you, that you're going to be working closely with. I really enjoyed that. They also even had a meeting where we went over block scheduling, and I'm a huge block scheduler. I think that you should have every hour of your day blocked out and scheduled. I think that's so important, so you don't lose time. You know, we can lose time sitting scrolling, doing nothing, and we have things we have to do, like prioritize. Even something as simple as making lunch, I like to have that kind of stuff scheduled. That's just the kind of personality I have. If I'm wondering, or if I have lots of stuff out in the universe that I need to do, it's very hard for me to get it done, because I start putting things off, you know, because I have so much to do. So grateful to be part of that team. I highly recommend it, and you can never know too much, and that's why I think it's so awesome that Keller Williams is so big on you being educated in your field. They really emphasize today that you are the expert. You are the real estate expert. If anyone has any real estate questions, you're the one who needs to be educated, and they're giving you that education and information to give to your clients. So I love that. And aside from that, I got to meet so many other realtors that work in the office with me, and I got to speak to people, you know, just what are they doing? Well, I got to ask someone about his listings. That was really nice. And just how does he get his clients? And no one was gatekeeping necessarily, and I just really appreciated that. So if you are confused on your brokerage, I think Keller Williams is a great option. I mean, people talk about the fees, whatever, but I think that's more for like a seasoned agent. Like if you're seasoned and you know what you got going on, and you know your market, and you know how to get those leads, then by all means, go to your virtual brokerage and just do you by yourself. But I mean, better together, right? Anyway, bye guys. Talk to you later. Good morning, everyone. I was editing my video, and I realized that I did not create an outro or an exit. So I just wanted to end the video and just kind of give a roundup of my experience these last few weeks. So because I started in the holiday, I didn't really get access to the MLS until Friday, which is actually yesterday. I got my license November 30th. I did not sign with Keller Williams until basically the 1st of January, actually. I filled out all of my paperwork in December, towards the end of December, but just the holidays and the breaks, everyone's closed, paperwork is slow. I've still managed to get a lot done. Also got to tour a home for the first time and make a reel. I'm gonna make a separate video just about editing videos because it's not as easy as it looks, and I think I did a pretty good job for my first time. I also wanted to go over my costs since I've got my license. Of course, there's the cost of school. You guys know that, hopefully. I mean, and real estate school is really random. It just depends where you go. I think I ended up paying like $250 for my school. It was Real Estate U. However, I've seen deals as low as $99 and schools going into the thousands if you want to go at like your university or something like that. So it's really just up to you. How much do you want to spend? What education do you think you need? I didn't think that I needed to spend thousands of dollars on a real estate school, and clearly I didn't. So yeah, you have to pay for school, you have to pay to take your tests, and that was, I think, around $40 to take your exams, and that's a one-time payment. Unless you fail, you have to pay that again. My biggest expense was joining my local Association of Realtors here in Lubbock, Texas. So the Lubbock Association of Realtors, I ended up paying $809 for that, but that covers me for the entire year. I think next year you have to pay that again. So it definitely is going to take a little cash in your pocket for an initial investment to become a realtor. But I'm not a real estate agent, I'm a realtor. So they did cover the National Association of Realtor and my Lubbock local Association of Realtors, so that's nice. I also did invest in a gimbal slash tripod slash selfie stick. I know I want to post a lot of reels for just home tours. I think that that's something that really attracts me to people's pages, and I think that was a good investment. And this gimbal was $34. I think I'll link it I'll link it in my video. I also bought a car mount. I haven't set it up yet, so I won't link that just yet. I'm gonna test it out first. That was about $25. I wanted to get a good one. I'm in the car a lot and I'm talking, and I think that's a good time to record. I spent a lot of time in the car this last week. So realtors aren't joking when they say like you're gonna spend a lot of time in your car, because I have. Also, that leads me to gas. I've just seen my gas hand go down, so I'm probably gonna switch to my husband's car. He has a Toyota. My car's kind of a gas guzzler, so I think I'll do that. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to pay Keller Williams some fees. I haven't even been onboarded yet, guys. I've got a lot done. I'm very motivated to get started, and I don't want paperwork stopping me from getting done what I need to get done. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to pay Keller Williams some fees as well. The final investment that is the most important in my opinion is definitely time. I'm up at 8 o'clock in the morning, guys, to finish this video right now because I have 2 kids and it's really hard to record a video in the middle of the day when everyone's just up and moving around. Also editing these videos, it's really time consuming. I'm a really long-winded person, so to go through these videos and edit out all my repetition and just, you have to watch. So if you record an 8-minute video, you're gonna have to watch that 8-minute video multiple times in order to edit it. It's really time consuming. Also, for my events, I've been creating lots of flyers for parents in the park or Walk-in Wednesday. I created one last night. I'm gonna do an alley cleanup for my neighborhood. My mentor said it's important to be a community leader And I think I am a community leader. I've done a lot for my community since I've moved here. And so I do want to be seen as a community leader. So just creating the flyers on Canva, it's not something that I'm doing really quickly. Um, it's taken a little bit of my time, I'm not gonna lie. And Thursday, those meetings, I was in the office from 9 to 2, I believe. So I've just been really busy this week. And I've got to go to Parents in the Park today. My daughter has jujitsu this morning, and then I'm gonna take her to Parents in the Park. And then after that, we got invited to a birthday party by someone when I did Parents in the Park last week, so I've got to do that. And I've still got to edit this video that I'm recording right now. It's really time consuming, and it's also pretty exhausting putting yourself out there all the time. And you know, people are judging you, and honestly, I think you're probably judging yourself the most. And it's something that this week I've just had to get over and just put myself out there, you know. And like, I've had some weird moments. I took my daughter to an appointment, and I was inviting the ladies in the office there to Parents in the Park because we talk quite a bit. And one of the moms, she goes, "Yeah, I saw that in the moms group." And I was like, "Oh, well, you know, come." But in my head, I was like, wow, she recognized me, you know. And then I took my daughter to dance later that day, and I felt like someone recognized me and just really didn't want to say anything. And I kind of got uncomfortable, and I'm not really sure if they recognized me or not, or if I was just in my head because someone had recognized me earlier in that day. So that's something that you have to be aware of when you're putting yourself out there online. I've been exposed to thousands of people according to like my Facebook analytics, and I don't know who these thousands of people are, so it makes me a little uncomfortable knowing that I'm a familiar face to people, but ultimately that's the goal, so that's what I want anyway, right? I watched a lot of my first week as a realtor, my first month as a realtor, and ultimately it was just people saying, "Oh, I went to training, oh, I was cold calling people," and that hasn't been my experience at all. So I just wanted to share this with anyone who was like, I can't relate to the cold calling, because I can't relate to the cold calling. I'm not a cold caller. I hate when people call me. So that's not the route that I'm taking. I'm taking the route of going online, creating these social events, and just joining Facebook groups, putting myself out there in that manner. And I think it's working out well, but we'll see. I just barely got access to the MLS last night. It is very complicated, so I'm gonna do a video on that separately. Once I get some training over the MLS, or once I figure it out. So next week is gonna look completely different than how this week looked for me, because this week was a lot of online, creating social events, editing videos, creating flyers, things of that nature. Next week for me, I plan on door knocking. I plan on going through the MLS. I plan on doing a lot more home tours and making a lot more reels next week. I'm gonna try to make a goal of 3 reels a week. I think I can do that. So my goals for this month, as of right now, it's looking like I want to do 3 home tour reels a week. I'm planning on every Wednesday going to my Walk-in Wednesday event. I plan on every Saturday doing my Parents in the Park. Also, my mentor set me up with someone from Yelp to get me on Yelp somehow, and I think it's like a free credit. So next week's gonna be crazy, y'all. It's gonna be, if I got a lot done this week, I'm excited to see what next week's gonna look like for me. And I'm excited to show you guys too. So bye.